Hey guys, today we're doing Mac Demarco's Goodbye Weekend. We're gonna just look into chords, which are quite simple, and we're gonna check all the lead lines and the solo at the end of the song as well. So the chords of the verse and the intro are the same. So the first one is the G. Then we have E dominant 7. Then we have A minor 7. And D dominant 7. You can also play these chords on the higher register a bit. Like for example, you can play a bar chord of G. Then with the E dominant 7 you have 7, 6, 7, 5. Then you have A minor 7, which would be this position. 5 on the 6th string, then from the 4th, 5, 5, 5, where you would bar it with your ring finger. And then you have D dominant 7, which would be 5, 4, 5, 3. Either way, it's correct. You just choose whichever you prefer to play. For beginners, probably open chords are going to be the better option. But if you're like the challenge, go for the bar chords. For the chorus, we have G, then F dominant 7. This one has to be a bar, unfortunately. Then we have A minor, A minor 7, I believe, and D dominant 7. And the strumming pattern is quite loose. Mac Demarco's is quite laid back, quite chill. The song is quite chilled out, so. And that's pretty much it for the chord part. For the lead part, we have this melody going on. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the melody starts on the first and. So 1 and. And the rhythmic part is da 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 da. And that's pretty much that's pretty much the same throughout the verse and the intro. So we start with the first string on the 12th fret and the 3rd string on the 12th fret with your 2nd and 3rd fingers. Then we go to fret 10 on the 1st string and 9th fret of the 3rd string with your 1st finger. Then I fret the 10th fret of the 2nd string with my 2nd or middle finger. And we go to the 10th fret of the 4th string with the 1st finger. And we do a little slide to fret 12 on the 2nd string, and on 4th string, 13th fret, ring finger. So again. So both bars all together. 3, 4. And the melody stays the same both in the intro and the verse as well. So no changes there. So the chorus melody goes like this: 3, 4. So we start a little triad shape, which would be from the 4th string, which would be from the 4th string 9, 7, 8. But we play it strings 4, 2, 3. So we do. Then we do a little slide to fret number 10 on the 4th string. Then 10 on 10th fret on the 2nd string with your 4th finger, and 8 on the 3rd with your 1st finger. Here again. Then the next bar is a lot going on in there, but we're gonna break it down. So we start with the 9th fret on the 3rd string, going into 10 on the 4th, then 10th on the 2nd, and 7th on the 1st string. So again. Then we go number 10 on the 1st string, your 4th finger. Number 8 on the 2nd string with your middle. And number 9 on the 3rd string with ring finger. And finish off with 1st finger fretting number 7 on the 1st string. So that second bar again. So first 2 bars of the chorus would sound like this. Again. So the second time round, the first bar is exactly the same. The last bar starts the same but ends slightly differently, so I'm just gonna quickly play it. Again. So we start the same. 9 on the 3rd, 10th on the 4th, 10th on the 2nd strings. Then we move our pinky to number 12, fret number 12 on the 2nd string. Then 11 on the 3rd string, the middle finger. The 1st finger on the fret number 10 on the 4th string. Then ring finger moves to fret number 12 on the 5th string. And 11 on the 3rd string with the middle finger. So the whole chorus will sound like this. So at the end of the chorus, as I just played now, there's an extra bar of 2 beats, which is just repeating the ending bit of that arpeggiated pattern. So, and then going back into the verse. So towards the end, we have a little solo, which sounds something like this. So we do a little slide from fret 15th to 17th on the 2nd string with the 3rd finger. Then we do 15 on the 1st, 17 on the 2nd, and then we do 15, 17, 15, then 16 on the 3rd, 15 on the 2nd again. So far. Again. So the next bit sounds like this. It's all on the 3rd string. So it goes 16, 14, 16, 17, 16, 14, 16, 12. So again. And end on the 14th. So if we try to connect these 2 bits, it would go again, slower. So this is the essence of the solo. Every round starts with that, and then we have different endings for some of them. So the first round, it just goes. So that leg right there, so we do like a little slide on the 1st string from fret 17 to 19 with the 3rd finger. Then go back to 17, 15, 17 on the 2nd string, 15, 17 on the 1st string again. So again. So that whole round again. The 3rd time is exactly the same as the first one. There's just like a little gap in between. And then on the last one ends slightly different from all the other ones. So we start the same. Instead of going back to 12, we go to 15th fret on the 2nd string. The way I do it is, so when I go down, I come back on that 16th fret on the 3rd string with my ring finger, so I can actually land my 2nd finger on that 15th fret on the 2nd string. So and then we finish up with a couple of bends from that 15th fret on the 2nd string. The bends are like full tone. If you're not comfortable with the bends, just maybe try to do the slides, just to vaguely imitate the bend. The last one again. and then we go back into the chorus, which we already learned. So this is pretty much it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. Feel free to leave any kind of feedback down below. I really, really appreciate it. And I'll see you next time.